Right, day 20, week 3. And to be honest, I've already missed a week. So this week's already gone. It's now a Monday. Didn't have. Uh, I did have time, but I just forgot. I just left my mind. And then I was going to do it, and then I was busy, and then I couldn't do it. And then, one day late. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, it's not unfortunate to anyone else, but it's unfortunate to me because I did say I would post every week, but it's fine. We just recalculate the route, get back on track, and yeah, it's all good. I mean, I'll probably do another one then at the end of this week. But yeah, there's really not much to kind of, say, to be fair. What happened? So literally all the days I was with a client, I met some cool people, some cool new people. Especially on Friday, I had a long coffee chat with somebody who's a lot older than me, but been in the entrepreneurial game his whole life, and became quite successful. Also has been bankrupt 5 times, I think. Which is crazy. I did see like a TikTok on bankruptcy, and it's like the differences between the UK and the US, where the people in the US hold bankruptcy as almost like a medal, but in the UK it's like a thing. It's a haunting thing that you'd never want to kind of get to, which I think is true. I do know some people that have been close or have gone through bankruptcy, and they always talk about it so negatively, which I do think obviously it's not great to go bankrupt. It does set you back a few years. However, it's not the end of the world. I think in the new age, there's always resources, there's always opportunity everywhere. I think the only way that it could go wrong for you is if you take the wrong path, and then you get stuck and you can't be helped. That's when it can go wrong. But other than that, I think everyone can kind of bounce back. So I don't think everyone should just go bankrupt, but I think it's not as bad as people make it, and there's loads of options to get out of it. But pretty much I just met a lot of people, kind of got a lot of good insights. Another thing that I learned as well was, and this really made me see things a lot differently, was when you actually want to do something, you do a lot better in it. It was something like that. I mean, that's just the simple way of putting it, but it's so true. It's like, if you think about school, when you don't want to do school, you don't do well at it because you don't want to do it. But when you do something that you actually want to do, for example, for me, it's like my driving. I passed my driving within 10 lessons, my driving test. I passed it, from my first lesson to my test, it was 6 weeks, and then I only got 2 minors on my test as well. But it's because I really wanted to pass. So yeah, that's just another thing. You really gotta want something to get it, if that makes sense. But yeah, what else happened this week? In terms of the agency, everything's smooth. Like hella busy, really, really busy. Again, just hopefully closing on a few new clients. Seeing 2 new clients this week at the end of the week on Sunday. So we've got 2 shoot days with some new clients, which could be really good. Waiting on another client as well to kind of close the deal. But yeah, our other client that we've been working with, just more shoot days, actually getting models now. So we had models 2 weeks in a row. I believe the last video I did was before we had the first set of models. And then we just had, 2 days ago, another set of models, which is really cool. We're actually meeting new people over and over again, which is nice. There's clear growth, and even with models, like, you can pay them for the modeling, but if they repost it on their story, which they probably will if obviously they like the content, you get quite a bit of traction for it. So they actually gained quite a bit of followers. If I do it in a percentage wise, they gained about 1%, which probably doesn't seem like a lot, but it is quite a bit of followers just from the models reposting. So yeah, it's very powerful. So it'll be good when we actually get that content out to see how well it actually does. So yeah, that'll be quite cool. Obviously Valentine's Day is coming up, so there's some drops, some cool content. Hopefully it does well. I feel like Valentine's Day, it's quite easy to find winning content. You just got to talk about Valentine's Day. So yeah, we did some cool videos for Valentine's Day. So yeah, just focusing on the drops. I am also focusing on another thing, which will take up quite a bit of my time. I'm not going to release it yet, but yeah, it's another thing that I'm working on. So I'm going to have to manage my time a lot better. So I think it's a good thing. Like, I do think if you put a lot of pressure on yourself, you just become more efficient. Otherwise, you get swallowed up. You have two ways of putting it. Do you know what I mean? It's either sink or swim, right? That's what it's called, sink or swim. So yeah, I've got that as well. I'm really trying to think of other things to talk about. There's really just not a lot. It's just really repetitive. That's what it's all about. Like, I could show you clips of me working and stuff, but it's just not interesting. I'm gonna show you actually after the shoot day. The shoot day was one of the longest days of my life, almost. So we basically, so we had the shoot day, left at 7 a.m. Shoot day all the way until about 7ish p.m. I went to a pub, got a beer, synced a Guinness, and then went to Padel, networked with someone that I know. Haven't seen him in years, but he's doing really well. He's taken a different avenue, the kind of like the secondary avenue I want to take as well. So it was good to meet him, and we also talked about some things as well, which I will release, just not right now. But yeah, I came back at midnight after playing Padel. We played Padel for 1 hour and a half. I'll insert a clip right there. And yeah, my legs still hurt. 2 days later, my legs are hurting. Did a bit of cardio. Just came back from the gym actually. But yeah, I thought I was about to kind of like go to bed, but then I thought, nah, I gotta get this video done. So I'm gonna edit this video right now and then upload it quickly. So yeah, I think that's just what it takes. Just got to be disciplined. The best thing that I use to kind of keep me disciplined, so I'm not forgetting things, like I have so many things to do in the day, and some of them are small, like they're tedious, but I need to do them. Reminders app is literally my best friend. Everything goes on the reminders app. I plan my days every single day, every single week. Days are planned. I tick things off. It just helps me just remember everything. Like, when you got so much stuff going on, sometimes it's hard to remember things. But yeah, the reminders apps literally saved my life. So yeah, I need to like move this camera a little bit, but then like and there's my lunch as well. So I've just like, my bed's on one side, and then you can see a coffee cup. It's all just a mess, really. It's all just a mess. But that's just the reality of things at the minute. Just literally working. Every single hour I'm awake, I'm thinking about work or doing work. I'm not just trying to, say that and trying to make everything look pretty, but that's literally what it is. It's, yeah, like 7 hours of sleep, 6 or 7 or 8 hours of sleep. As soon as I wake up, I'm working. Haven't been walking in the morning, which I'm going to do tomorrow. I did do cardio in the gym. But yeah, thinking of getting on some, you could probably say this on YouTube, tides. Thinking of doing some of those as well. I've been thinking for so long, but I haven't done it. I even got a fridge, just trying to put myself onto doing it, but I just haven't done it. Just the whole thing of like kind of pinning yourself doesn't really sound too easy, but that's going to be really interesting if I actually do it. So maybe for the content for myself, to be honest, the content for myself, yeah, that'll be quite interesting. But we've got some really cool stuff coming in about 2 weeks. So I'm gonna be somewhere. So I'm gonna film it. I won't make it too long, but it might be a longer video. So yeah, I'll probably just wrap this video up here. Everything's going well. Everything's going smoothly. Just gotta keep trying to move the needle. It's literally what it is. Just keep the ball pushing forward, not just keeping it there. You know, actually make moves that push the ball forward. The good thing about working for yourself and building something is like you just got to place the bricks down, you know, and the house will build itself, you know. So I love giving these analogies. It's probably my favorite thing. Like, I just the amount of analogies I give out day to day is ridiculous, but it's true. Like, you just got to make sure you're doing things, new things, and when you're building something, every single new thing is like a new brick on a house, and eventually the house builds, you know, it's built itself over time. So yeah, that's the update on the past week. I do have clips of the actual shoot day, but I'm not going to put it into here. If you want to see how the shoot day went, I'm going to link our agency YouTube in the description, and from there you can see the shoot video. It's very, very well put together, much better than this. So fair play to Isaac. He won't watch this either, but fair play to Isaac. Yeah, the YouTube video is 100 times better than this. So make sure you guys go watch that. Make sure you subscribe as well on the other channel. Subscribe on here if you want to as well. If you guys got any questions, I didn't really say too much that interesting for this one. However, there will be some more interesting stuff. I will try to think about more YouTube stuff for the next week. I think I'll definitely write that down. But yeah, that's the end. Week 3. Week 4 is also this week, so bang.